You ever just have one of them moments where maybe you take, I gotta eat this, the time you're leaving and you exchange it for the time you arrive? I didn't just do that. Did I do that? I did it. Oh my gosh. Out of all the years I've been traveling, I have never, ever done this before. But I did it. I did it. And I did it in a very important time that it should not have happened. What happened? Okay, here we go.
Hey, Vern.
All right, so here's the scene. I'm at my mom's. We're in Wooster, Ohio. And the time I was supposed to leave, I believe, was 6, 7 p.m. Without looking at my sheet, I'm trying to recall. And it was about a 2-hour ride from there to Columbus. And in my brain, I was thinking the bus was to leave at 9 p.m. So I get there at 8 p.m. with my mom and her boyfriend driving me to the bus station, which was close to their house. And I'm looking around and there's nobody there. And I'm like, something's wrong. Did I? No, I didn't. Did I? I walk into the station and I asked the guy, I said, is there a bus tonight at 9 p.m.? And he looks at me funny and he says, I don't ever remember there being a bus after 6 o'clock. And I'm thinking, oh no, I didn't just do that. Did I do that? I did that. Now, here's the problem. My international flight was connecting from having to go into Columbus that night. Now, my bus was supposed to leave at 6 p.m., get there at 8, and then I had, I believe, a 12:35 a.m. flight to Chicago, and then I was heading to Seoul, Korea. And the whole issue with these small towns is there are very, very, very few options late at night to get to the airport when you're that far out. Now, normally I would pay a taxi, but I don't even know if there are taxis that run that late. Perhaps there was, but at that hour, I just didn't know anything going on. Yeah. So now what do? You got an international flight scheduled, you got connecting flights, and if you miss it, you're out your money. And we're talking about $1,000. And I'm like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. So what do? I looked at my mom and her boyfriend, JJ, and I said, look, I got to get to the airport. I'm going to lose all my flights, everything if I don't get there. Is there any way you could take me there? And I'll be quite honest with you. I really, really, really did not want to ask these folks. They're in their 70s. I don't like to drive at night, and let alone asking them to drive at night. And yeah, my mom's boyfriend, he really stepped up to the plate and gave me a ride. He drove all the way down there. It was, I think, about an hour and 30 minutes. And there wasn't a lot of traffic, but it's still the idea, having them drive me at night. And wow, forever grateful. And I got to the airport. It was a long day to begin with, but we were able to get things through. But yeah, I don't like asking for help from anybody, but if I really have to, you have to. So yeah. Now my day had begun at about 7 a.m. when I woke up that day. And by the time I reached my final destination, it had been 52 hours between all the layovers, all the connecting flights, traveling back and forth. And it was probably the longest travel time that I've been with very little sleep. And I don't even know if I could call it sleep. And so this is my footage from leaving there. Let's go. All right, guys, it's that time again. We are in Columbus, heading to Detroit. Welcome to Detroit, and we're gonna transfer and head to South Korea, Incheon. And you can see our tram is coming. take this to the next stop. We're gonna go to A50. Right now we're at A17. Are you ready?
Luggage claim. Ground transportation.
There we go. There it comes.